What's the plan now? What's the plan now, Mr. Lier player? What's the plan now? Yeah. Plan is get off my board is the plan. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. A little something that I got in the habit of doing for a while now. And I was a little disappointed that Wizards didn't put it out. And that is called Rotation Proof. We're coming up there, guys. We're hitting rotation real soon. What is rotation? It means the standard is going to change. Only 4 of the previous standard sets are going to be available, plus Dominaria. And we got to start thinking about what is the future of standard going to look like. That's why this Rakdos Sacrifice Blood-Fueled Vampire Demon Ultra deck is Mythic viable and is only using cards from the upcoming set, plus whatever you can add from Dominaria. But right now, you could play this deck with all legal cards to all the way till next September 2023. It is standard legal until then. That's how amazing this deck is, and it can get you to Mythic all the way till then too. So before we get into this one, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what I need you to do for me? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, well guys, if you don't do that, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you. He will just rip you up, man. He's just gonna tear you up. It's gonna be brutal. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there, enjoying the wonderful, wonderful time that we are having every night about 11 p.m. Eastern Time on our stream. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. We'd love to have you there. You can post decks, get deck help, see all the latest news and information, stuff like that. We'd love to have you on our Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I built are available down below on our AetherHub. So this deck, everything else, all of that is available down below on the AetherHub in the comments below, or rather in the description below. So what are we talking about when we talk about rotation-proof Rakdos? That's what we're doing here. Rakdos Rhoda. We have Reinforced Ronin for our Rakdos Rhoda Reinforced Ronin. It's enough alliteration for right now. 1 red, 1 drop, 2/2 haste. At the beginning, it pops back to your hand. A lot of artifacts in this one. We're going to do a lot of artifact sacrifice in this one. So 2/2 haste, it pops back to your hand. That's actually not a detriment. Paying 1 red a turn to keep an aggro pressure on there is not really a detriment. And of course, doing that doing that channel ability, discarding and drawing a card, is pretty useful. Why is that actually better that it pops back into our hand? Well, it can't be targeted by anything but an instant. Sorceries aren't going to work on it. Only instants are going to be working on it. Any kind of board wipes or stuff like that is going to be pretty much immune. Very useful card to have a Reinforced Ronin there, and of course it's a good sacrifice. It is an artifact creature, so it can be sacrificed from later on. Sticky Fingers, I really like this one, man, and I think people are sleeping on it as a common card. Great to put down, and it's a great sacrifice card. It's a great thing. I don't mind getting rid of it after a couple of turns, because if you help ramp, it gets you that treasure early on, it gets you that damage in, and it's 1 red. It will pay for itself with a couple of treasures, and then whenever what creature dies is on it, boom, you draw another card. So a lot of utility in an early red play there. Voldaren Epicure. Very, very useful. 1 red, 1/1, deals 1 damage and creates a blood token. So we're talking a lot of utility out of these cards early on. We're trying to get the most out of these cards. You see, this is only a uncommon, common, and common. We're not breaking the bank on this one either, guys. So we're really starting off slow and getting a lot of utility out of these cards. So Voldaren Epicure is going to create that blood token. That's going to be a token artifact, which is going to be blood. That's going to let us discard cards, and of course, it's going to be a sacrifice piece for us later when we need to sacrifice artifacts for a lot of our different things that we're going to be doing later, for our gain and drain and vampiring that we're going to be doing. Volt Surge, another great one here from Kamigawa. A common card, a more powerful lightning bolt, potentially, if we sacrifice an artifact. What do we have that's artifacts? Well, we have blood tokens. Boom. We also have treasures potentially that are that we can sacrifice. 2 damage to any target creature or planeswalker, or 4 damage if the total is played. If the additional sacrifice is played of the artifact. Why is 4 important? Well, it kills angels. It kills Valkyrie Harbingers real good. You won't have to worry about Valkyrie Harbingers though. Not Valkyrie Harbingers. Righteous Valkyries after rotation though, they're going bye-bye. But whatever 4 toughness creature is coming out that gate, listen, you can bust it down very quickly with Volt Surge. So keep that one in mind. Very, very useful removal. Infernal Grasp. We do need to get rid of a lot of stuff early on. So Vert Surge and Eternal Grasp. I don't really care about the life loss. We do have some gain and drain aspects of this deck. So that life loss, not very important. I want the instant. I want the death there. If we're running demonic stuff and devil stuff, yeah, I don't really care. I want to be able to get things off the board when I need to. So that's why I'm going to be going with that. Mukotai Soulripper. Look at this guy. He is a crazy looking mecha right there. 1 black and 1, 4/3, artifact vehicle. When Mukotai Soulripper attacks, you may sacrifice another artifact or creature. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on Mukotai Soulripper, and it gains menace until the end of turn. Really, really, really useful there. Its crew is only 2, so really you only need 2 for that one. A Reinforced Ronin popping down, tap him, and then activate the Mukotai, or 2 Voldaren Epicures, whatever you want to do there. Then again, you also only need to sacrifice a artifact or a creature. You don't necessarily have to sacrifice a creature. An artifact will do. That'd be a blood. That'd be a treasure. That's why we want to generate those bloods early on. Very, very useful all around. And very, very deadly. That menace, that powerful, powerful creature going in early on is really going to put a lot of threat on the board. Sanguine Statuette. When Sanguine Statuette enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Again, another artifact right there. Whenever you sacrifice a blood token, so again, activating it for Mukotai Soulripper, or even Volt Surge. Anytime we sacrifice a blood token, it doesn't necessarily have to be for a specific reason. This thing becomes a 3/3 artifact creature with haste until the end of turn, so we can play it, immediately sacrifice the blood token it generated, and this thing is a 3/3 artifact creature with haste, immediately swing in. Very, very useful. Sokenzan Smelter right there. 2/2, at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 1, sacrifice an artifact. If you do, 3/1 red construct artifact creature token with haste. You see, we are sacrificing and making things with haste, putting a lot of aggression out of these sacrifice plays. Look at that cool sacrifice construct. There's some sort of robot samurai. I love it. Again, sacrifice an artifact, blood tokens, treasure tokens, smaller creatures, it doesn't matter. We want to keep pressure on our enemy. That's the goal right there. We have the option of paying it. We don't have to. If we don't want to right then, we don't have to sacrifice it, but we always can if we have the available mana to do it. And again, even if we do, hitting that sacrifice play will of course activate Sanguine Statuette. Very, very useful. Bloodtithe Harvester, here comes the vampires, guys. 3/2, when Bloodtithe Harvester enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Tap, sacrifice Bloodtithe Harvester. Target creature gets XX until the end of turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Now remember, XX will get rid of, it'll go around a lot of different things. That will kill, if something's toughness goes to 0, it will kill indestructibility. So, depending on how many blood tokens you have, you'll kill a lot of different things. You can even kill a Toski with that. A lot of people don't know that. It's kind of a mechanic that people aren't familiar with. 2 blood tokens will kill something that will give something -4 and -4. Yeah, we have to sacrifice, but we don't actually have to sacrifice the blood tokens themselves. We just have to sacrifice the guy. And he's creating the blood tokens too. A 3/2 is a pretty aggressive creature as well, and generating those blood tokens. Now we're on to the Anvil. You know we had to have the Anvil in here. Again, a lot of uncommons. The only rare that we've hit is a Mukotai Soulripper. So really, really on the cheap deck, and this is holding its own in Mythic, guys. So I don't want to hear, oh, I don't have the cards yet. We do have some more expensive ones coming up, but so far, fairly cheap. Oni-Cult Anvil, 1 red, 1 black. Whenever one or more artifacts you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 colorless artifact construct artifact creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then, of course, we can tap the anvil, create an artifact creature. Oni-Cult Anvil deals 1 damage to each opponent. You gain 1 life. Extremely useful there. So anytime an artifact is sacrificed, we're going to get a 1/1 artifact construct token, and it's going to go onto the battlefield. Then, of course, we could sacrifice other tokens to create and get the gain and drain effect out. This is where we're going to get the major high end of the deck, which is going to be the gain and drain effect. The bottom end is going to be the token generation, and now we're going to get the vampiristic, demonistic blood gain and drain effects here. Oni-Cult Anvil is going to be extremely useful to generate here. The more Oni-Cult Anvils, the more dangerous we're going to have. 3 Ob Nixilis, the Advisors. This is the only mythic rare. If you get away with 2 of them, sure, go with 2 of them if you don't have the mythic rares, but he is extremely useful. 1 red, 1 black, and 1 casualty X. You can sacrifice whatever you want. Again, even sacrificing a artifact creature will trigger the Oni-Cult Anvil or any one of these other things that require a trigger to effect when you sacrifice, and you'll get multiple of them. And then, of course, the +1 is each opponent loses 1 life unless they discard a card. And if you control a devil or a demon, you gain 2 life. You don't necessarily have to have that, but the -2 gives you the ability to create a 1/1 devil token that when it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Then, of course, target player draws 7 cards and loses 7 life. Again, if you want it, if you need the cards, you can use it, but most effectively, obviously, killing your opponent with -7 is going to absolutely crush people. Really badly. And we're going to be finishing off with the ultimate gain and drain maiden right here. Anje, the Maid of Dishonor, legendary creature vampire. When Anje, Maid of Dishonor, and or 1 or more other vampires enters the battlefield under your control, create a blood token. This ability only triggers once each turn. Then you can pay 2 of any color, sacrifice another creature or a blood token. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So we have an amazing amount of gain and drain effects with Oni-Cult Anvil, Ob Nixilis, and Anje, Maid of Dishonor. We don't even have to attack as long as we have a steady stream of blood and sacrifice. Blood and sacrifice is all we need. As long as we have a steady stream of Oni-Cult Anvil, things to sacrifice, blood tokens, artifacts, everything to crush under our feet there, and mana to pay, we can absolutely kill almost without even touching them. Anje is extremely useful. That's why I have 3 of them, and she will generate those blood tokens with another vampire comes into play. So Bloodtithe Harvester will come into play and use it, or another Anje. And she's also a beefy 4/5, so you can swing in with her if you want. Extremely useful all around. So that's kind of the high-end gain and drain effect, and the low-end token generation. Very useful. 8 swamps, 1 Takenuma, 9 mountains, 1 Sokenzan, 4 haunted ridges. Why do we have that set up? You're saying, Jay, that's a weird mana base. Guys, remember, this is rotation proof, okay? I don't have any manlands yet. There may be some manlands coming up later. There may be other things that we could do, but right now, if I put it on the only ones that are available, these are the lands that we have. We don't really have much choice in the way of lands. We could put some Field of Runes or some other things like that, Voldaren Estate or something like that. It's really not really worth it. Overall, we lost the ability to put our pathways, and we lost the ability to put our manlands. If you want to put some more Takenumas or Sokenzans, you sure can, but it'll keep the budget down overall if you just put in some haunted ridges, some Sokenzans, and some Takenumas, and do it that way. Because again, this is rotation proof. In a month, you'll be able to play this. You won't get locked out of anything else. Boom. Rotation is going to be in approximately 40 days, I believe. We're looking at the price of 17 creatures, 6 instants, 11 artifacts, 2 enchantments, 3 planeswalkers, 23 lands, 1.9 average cost. Very cheap. We have an old Ob Nixilis card right there for you. A little bit more red than black. That's why we skew that way right there. Rakdos rotation. That's what we're looking at right there. And of course, we look at it in the alternate view. Boom. Alright, sorry for the long explanation, but I really wanted to get what this was down. Really on the low end right there, very cheap, and then the high end, generating a lot of tokens, then sacrificing, hitting the play. Absolutely works in percent mythic, I was floating around 89-90% Mythic with this one and really holding my own, winning against a lot of different decks. So we are absolutely crushing it in that one. And it is standard ranked right now. Let's get into it. G-Cursor. Oh, okay, I go first. Good opener here, guys. Now, I am at a little bit of a disadvantage. I will say this going in. Other people are not limiting themselves the way I am, because we used to have a rotation-proof, queue. We don't have that anymore. They decided they weren't going to do that. So, I'm running rotation proof. I'm limiting myself. I'm handicapping myself just to show you some good stuff coming up. Now, could this be improved with Dominaria? I'm sure it could. I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff coming up overall. Okay. Instant Karn or Flash, they lose 1 life. Otherwise, you lose 1 life. So, probably going to get Anje. You might get Anje. You might get Mukotai. He's going to go with Anje. He's going to lose a life. Boom. Look at that. Okay, go with Mukotai. Oops. Go on a swing in. Pop, pop. Sack. Do a sack right there. Alright. Boom. Alright. You think it's going to be heavy control? I think it's going to be heavy tribal, man. Target creature planeswalker. Then X card was a plant. Alright, yeah, X card grabs a graveyard. He's doing oops, oops, again and again. So he's just giving me this oops shit. Tap, tap. He's doing oops. We can do that. I do haste. Okay. And we're going to do swingo bingo. We don't need to do anything. Decline. We're going to hit. We're going to tap. I'm going to do one of those. Shabongo. Hit. Put that back in the hand. And we can do that. I mean, honestly, there was a lot of control already, bro. Why not sack? I want to be able to hit with everything. I need the 2 to run. So if I sack, I won't have 2 to run. So I'd rather go for it that way. So now I definitely need the sack. So we can do it like this. We can do that. So we'll do this. Power 2 or more. Submit. So now we're going to sack. And then we're going to do attack. Choose attacker is going to be that one. Now we sack another creature. There you go. And now we sacrifice one of these. That's going to do 1 damage to him. He can't block that. That'll do that, and that'll do that. Boom. That's why. There you go. And, of course, we didn't gain a mythic rank. Okay. Yeah. I needed to be able to activate and have a sacrifice outlet to get it off. Alright, rotation-proof Rakdos. That's what we're doing here, guys. Oops. Yeah, you keep saying that oops shit, man. And, you know, trying to run game on me, man. I'll show you about what game's all about, man. Mukotai. Opponent goes first. I mean, that's not great, but let's start with Voldaren Epicure. Alright, Hinata deck. Hinata deck, everybody. Mukotai Soulripper. Ood. Alright. Yeah, the most satisfying win against the Hinata. Bloodtithe Harvester. Okay. Let's do this. Create a blood token. Ooh, Voltaic Surge. You need to do it. I'm going to activate it. I'm going to run. You can hit it, man. Ain't going to be no different to me, man. We can bring it in. We can bring it in. Decline. We want a sacrifice for later, bro. Alright. Here we go. Here comes the Hinata. Oh my god, here it comes. Oh no, it's a Blink Buster. Weird. Okay. Weird. Pass. My turn. You might have a counter spell here. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a counter spell. Might crush me on it. No, he's just got that. Resolve. Okay, boom, boom. So we do negative. And we do positive. Let's do a blood token now. We have 2 Voltaic Surges. I'd rather get something else. Sokenzan, okay. Alright. He had Hinata and go. He was down 2 life on my turn. We popped that Opus card. They were hitting all his targets. I just play with fire on his face. Oh, there's the Celestis. What's he setting up here, man? Portable hole. He's going to put in the hole. He's going to put the other... He's going to put the other... No, he's going to put that guy. He could have put that guy. Well, no, I guess it is a copy. Okay. Not the best move, but alright. I get it. Alright. Alright. Believe it, Ripley. How you doing, man? So you don't want to discard any cards, bro. He said, no, I'm not discarding for nothing, bro. I'm not discarding nothing for nobody. What's he doing? He's going to remove a charge counter. Alright, he's going to swing. Boom. Look at that. Alright, end turn. 8s. 8s. Alright. What's he got here, man? Got something big? I don't know. I don't know what he's setting up here. He might feel like he's really swinging some pipe. Expressive iteration. Okay. Sokenzan Smelter. Sacrifice a construct. Okay. It was the twin shot sniper and used the channel ability. Yeah. Channel's an interesting one because it's... Is it considered a spell or it's just an innate creature ability? My turn. Alright, it's a red card. Fantastic. So let's activate that. What's he going to do? He said, okay, I'll discard. What about that one? Yeah, it's a discard ability. That's right. Okay. So we're going to go... Alright. Sacrifice that. Alright. We're going to do one of these. Let's see if he does it. Wandering Emperor. Very nice. Who are you going to pop, Wandering Emperor? Because it honestly doesn't matter. There's too many people there. Yeah. I'll kill that for you. You don't get that anymore. Submit 0. Expressive Iteration. There you go. Yeah, he thought that Wandering Emperor. He said, oh, this is going to save me. Emperor, save me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Emperor. God, Emperor of mankind. The Man Emperor of mankind. Oh, my holy Man Emperor. Volt Surge, very nice. All right, another Wandering Emperor. So he realizes that maybe he's dead because now he can't discard a card. So we're going to do this. We're going to do lose a life. Oh, yeah, you're done. He's done. All right, very nice. 88 finally went up. Finally went up. There we go. Oh, it's that sweet music. Rotation proof, guys, against the full might of Standard right now. Rotation proof against the full might of Standard. Blood. Yes, that sweet music. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick. Oh. You could play this deck all the way until next September. This deck is viable. That's how nice this deck is. Look, we're playing mobs. This is a terrible opener. 2 red cards. If I had a black mana, I'd keep it. That's how terrible. But on the play, I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to toss the extra Haunted Ridge. Yeah, all right. Hello. We'll play the Haunted Ridge there. All right. All right, what's he going to put down? He's going to play down the Jada. The Jada de Laurentis. All right, we Volt Surge that one. We can't have him having that out. That's submit 0. Kerbango. Very nice. All right. Inspiring Overseer. Okay. All right. Let's put out the Mukotai Soulripper. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. There you go. Hello. I often forget that I can even emote, dude. The only emotes that I do are, I'm so used to sarcastic emotes that I don't even realize I can do it. Alright, so that's going to be the, whatchamacallit. What's that thing called? The Starnhelm Unleashed. Vanishing Verse. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Alright, so let's put that down. Sokenzan Smelter with this. Alright. Let's do that. At least if he kills it, I get to draw a card. So that's why I put the sticky fingers down. Rye Guy. What's up, Rye Guy? My, Mr. Rye Guy drove my Chevy to the levee. Bloodchief's Thirst, so I get to draw a card. Okay. Alright, it's a swamp. That's not very useful. It's going to be a Sokenzan. Alright, so we're going to do this. Good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. Singing, this'll be the day that I die. Okay. Oh, Shepherd of the Cosmos. Nobody ever plays that one. Return one that's 2 left back from the rebellion. Okay, nobody ever plays that. Alright, Mukotai Soulripper. Alright, let's do this. Let's do an altar one. So he can swing in for a bunch, but he's probably going to swing in on the Obs. He's probably going to try to kill the Obs, which is kind of what I wanted. The Obs are a distraction there. He might realize he can just kill me, but the Obs might be a distraction, but yeah, he fucking didn't realize that he could just kill me. He missed lethal. Guys, see, I'm literally not the only one who does it, okay? He missed lethal. He fell for the old Ob Nixilis trick, man. Fell for the old Ob Nixilis trick. I don't know how much that's going to help me, but, well, it's not going to help me at all, but he did miss lethal, though. I just want to point out, I'm not the only one that it happens to. Yeah, I will do an occasional earlier stream. I do some occasionally earlier. Man, these angel decks, man, they're not easy to deal with, man. And they're going to be rotating out, so that's the good news. I go where my audience takes me. I've thrown out a few Explorer decks. They were not well received by my general audience. Listen, man, you vote with your likes and your comments, man. That it's the long and short of it, man. If whatever decks shoot to the freaking top of the ladder, that's what I'm gonna make, bar none. If I start making Explorer decks and they freaking shoot to #1 video every time and start blowing up, absolutely, I'm gonna start making them. And it's, I mean, as cynical as that is, that's what drives it, man. You know, I don't really like getting infinite looped. I've done a few of them. I've had some fun with few of them. Right now, it's basically just like Historic. I certainly am not going to spend any money on anthologies. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm never going to buy an anthology. I think that's the most predatory horseshit out there. And I think that it's ridiculous that people will defend anthologies and also say alchemy is a ripoff. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. When you can just flat out buy meta cards for $25 or get a free-to-play thing with some more powerful cards in it and get some builds. I don't know how people can justify that one is better than the other, but the human mind is capable of a lot of different things, I suppose. So I'm never going to buy an anthology. I never play meta anyways. You should know that. I'm always off meta, so I don't really care about what's super cool in the in the pioneer gaming world, as it were. Couldn't really care less. But I do like Explorer. Right now, I don't really see the difference between that and Historic, though. So that is a problem. Yeah, I mean, that's how they feel, bro. They just like, oh, it's that joke, the Squidward joke. Man, can't stand how expensive alchemy is. 20 minutes later, Me and the Bestie anthologies. Well, they didn't like anthologies either. They don't like anything. If there's anything that subreddit has taught me is that arena players fucking hate arena. So, you know, that subreddit is basically just might as well be called arena hate. Essentially. Is he going to ping that one? He's going to ping that one. I'm still going to be whittling you away here, man, while you spend your cash. Yeah, that subreddit's a mess, man. If I was a bigger creator, I'd have started a new subreddit. Because that with better moderation, because that one's a goddamn mess, bro, and it has really devolved, and it's because of poor moderation. Burning down the house. Burning down the house. All right, let's do that. Let's do. Let's do that. Burning down the house. Nothing, no attacks. 11:30 Central? What does that mean? The Celestis, okay. Oh my goodness. It is the infamous, the killer, the griller, the #1 thriller. Hey, Miss Che, look who is here. Tis Che. Her chainess herself. Her imperial chainess. First of her name. Oh, Lier. Oh, look at that. Okay. We got a Lier player, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to do that, and then he's going to do a knockback. All right. Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance. There we go. Now what? Now what? Now what? What's the plan now, man? What's the plan now? What's the plan now, Mr. Lier player? What's the plan now? Yeah. Plan is get off my board is the plan. How long did it take me to get to Mythic? Oh, can you get your butt kicked? Sure. I mean, well, I don't know what formats you play, Miss J. I'm more of a standard alchemy guy myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, it happens to be my forte. I don't know if you're an explorer player or a historic. I don't know what your tastes are, you know. I don't feel like an anime girl would really match my voice. I think it would be a little jarring. I feel like if people clicked on the thumbnail and was like, "Oh, you know, an anime girl, I want to watch this," and I was like, "All right, guys, we're gonna cast Infernal Grasp now," they'd be like, "Oh, I'm getting the hell out of here. I don't like this. This is upsetting to me." So you know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. But I have no technical know-how with that stuff, man. I'm an old man. Dr. Girlfriend. I need a voice changer. You know, so many people accuse me of having a fake voice in the comments. I get so many accusations of that. It's really funny. People are like, "Bro, stop making a voice, man. It's not cool." I'm like, "Bro, I don't know what you want me to do." I really don't know what you want me to do. This is what I sound like. This is what I sound like, my dude. Like, I can't help you any more than I have. So, you know. How high can I make? How high? I mean, I can make a fake falsetto like this. Like, what, I mean, what do you mean, how high can I make my voice like that? You quit ranked. Will attack. Where are you at? Where are you stuck at? Yeah, I'm copying Corpse Husband. Like, yeah, Corpse Husband invented the idea of deep voices. Nobody had a deep voice before him, and nobody ever had one after him. Platinum tier 2. Oh, man. Yeah, the wall of platinum, man. Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse J. Don't you guys like me? Yes. Yeah, the wall of fire. Platinum Platinum 2 is like an absolute wall of fire. It does not want to let you go. It absolutely does not want to let you go. The reason, I don't know why, but it doesn't. Megarodon. It's the same thing. I don't know why, but it's like kind of the same thing with it's the same thing with like middle diamond. You get stuck in those middle parts. All right, let's sacrifice. Let's sacrifice a creature here. Let's do that. Hit. Yeah, I've got tons. You know, I have a YouTube channel, Miss Che. I don't know if you know that, but I'm a very famous YouTuber with over 100 YouTube subscribers. I know, we're having the party over here tonight. Leave Jason Statham alone. Oh, I gotta do that. I gotta do the British accent to do the Jason Statham. I have cheap decks. I have low-cost decks. I got a little bit of everything on my channel. So, you know, There's a little something for everyone, as they say in Kotaku. Or what is that? Who was that famous? What they always say in the game reviews? There's a little something for everyone. Ooh, Riveteer's Charm. So what does this do? Target sacrifices a creature with the highest mana value among creatures they control. Okay. I have budget decks. I have all kind of ranking decks. I got all kind of stuff. I got all kind of builds for you, for your convenience. Pretty much anything that you can think of, I've built it. There's something like 550 decks on my channel, so you know, there's that. You know what? I want to start making a Mythic. I want to make a Mythic club, by the way. This is my idea, by the way. If you've ever hit Mythic, I'm going to hit a Diamond club, and I'm going to hit a Mythic club. And if you've ever hit Mythic, or if you've ever hit Diamond with a J Villain deck, I want to hear about it. I want to post it. I want to hear all the J Villain success stories, basically. I think that's what I'm going to start doing. We're going to have Club Diamond and we're going to have Club Mythic. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to have Club Sandwiches. Starts me out of all the monthly cosmetics. I get to P3 then quit. Yeah, that's a good one. Ripley, believe it. Well, I haven't done that yet, but like I said, nothing warms the cockles of my heart than hearing about somebody getting to a better situation, a higher rank, or hitting a high rank with one of my decks. So he's gonna have a counter spell here. He's gonna have a, what's it called? He's gonna have another one of these. Make disappear. Oh, he didn't. Oh my goodness. He actually did not have a make disappear. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of proving that you're good. Honestly, I'm not a very competitive person. To be perfectly honest, I'm really not. Oh, he just was holding on to flame bolts. Okay. So let's do that. If he's holding on to flame bolts, maybe in the sub-cockle region. Yeah. Cockles of my heart. Yes, I am a Dennis Lay. I love that. I'm an asshole, yo. I'm the world's biggest asshole. Maybe in the sub-cockle region. Yeah, I don't need to grind the ladder to prove I'm good. I like to grind the ladder to make myself frustrated and angry, and feel lots and lots of pain because I'm a masochist. I hit Mythic once with a Historic Goblin deck before Historic Horizons. That's pretty good. And we're just going to go ahead and win the game. There we go. You know, I made a goblin deck once, and it was called Goblin D's, and nobody said anything about it. Nobody made a comment about it. I was like, yeah, this is my goblin deck. I call it Goblin D's. And nobody said anything in the comments. Isn't that amazing? I expected all of the comments to be just wild, and everyone was just like, "Oh, very nice deck, Jay. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your Goblin D's deck. Thank you." So I figured it was going to be obvious what. That sure is nuts, isn't it? Riffling. Opponent goes where is Mr. Banks. Okay. Alright. I'll keep it. I don't really like that I'm here. Yeah, Miss Che's been here a bunch. I think when Miss Che came here for the first couple of times, I was completely unaware that Miss Che was a streamer. I had no clue. I generally am completely disconnected from the larger Magic the Gathering community, which is really my bad. I don't even think that I knew that Miss Che was streamed. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Inscription of Ruin. Oh, discards 2 cards. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's do that and that. I mean, there's so many Magic the Gathering streamers, and I'm not to say I'm a important busy guy, but I don't watch a lot of streamers. Yeah, and she wasn't just like, "Excuse me, Miss Che here. Big important streamer Miss Che. Hello. I'm here now." Yeah, I have a full-time job being a social worker. Which also people don't believe. Alright, let's do... let's see. Whenever source... Deal 1 damage. Deal 1 damage to each opponent, you gain 1 life. Ooh, that's a tough one right there, man. Alright, let's do that. Triggers. Alright. Let's do negative. This is not going to be a good matchup for me, guys. Valkyries is a bad matchup. That's a bad matchup right there because it's going to prevent all the damage that we got going in. Ding, ding, dee, dee, dee. That's another one that I'm going to be happy is gone. Valkyrie's Shield. That's a really, really tough thing to bust through, man. Any kind of low damage, if you're going wide, it's a very difficult card to deal with. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, it's a real tricky card to deal with. Okay. Cancel attacks, no attacks. End turn. Ooh, Starnhelm Unleashed. Look at all those Starns at the helm right there, guys. My turn. We're going to do that. We're going to do Chunky. What's up, Megarodon? Megarodon, I do not have that enabled because right now I'm actually filming a YouTube video for my YouTube channel. So the full deck will be revealed in all of its magnificent glory at the YouTube channel tomorrow. So that's why we don't have that revealed just yet, my guy. However, I might sacrifice an artifact and create a 3/1. I'm going to decline that. I'm going to swing. Who am I going to sacrifice to do this? I'll do Sanguine. Should I do Sanguine? I'll bust the Sanguine. There you go. Both. Yeah, during the shaky breaky, when we get to the shakedown breakdown, we will get to the absolute we will get to the nuts and bolts of this deck, and you'll be able to see exactly what it is and what it do. So no worries there. But it won't automatically feed you out the whatchamacallit, the build just yet. Sticky Fingers, we do have Sticky Fingers here. I will enhance it for you there. The problem that I was having is that people would come, pop the deck, copy paste it, and then leave, and I'd be like, well, I'd like you to come by the channel, my guy. I mean, you know, it's oh, he's going in on that one. He's gonna do it, guys. He's gonna do it. Oh, he did it, guys. Oh my God, he punched that guy. My turn. All right. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do boof. And we're going to do that. Sticky Fingers is... Listen, man. Sticky Fingers is a 3-for-1, bro. Sticky Fingers is a 3-for-1. Menace, Treasure Generation, and draw a card when it dies. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to not like that card, man. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm putting down, bro? So let's auto-pay. Sacrifice an artifact. Auto pay. Sacrifice an artifact. Swingo. 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 And Swingo. Let's do it all, guys. All right. Puff. Puff, puff, puff. Target player draws a card and loses a life. Ooh, Bloodtithe. Okay. Oh, the Bloodtithe is here, guys. Oh, it's that sweet music. Oh, it sings to me. Alright. He's going to swing in on the Ob Nixilis. Very nice. Okay, very good. Okay. What do we got here? Another one. This Valkmir is fucking me up, man. 6 ways to Sunday. It is absolutely fucking me up. My turn. Reinforced Ronin. It's only gonna do 1 damage. I gotta cycle it, man. I gotta cycle it, unfortunately. Voldaren Epicure. Let's do that. One damage. One damage. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we do next. Auto pay. I'm gonna sacrifice one of those. Create those. We're gonna generate a lot of life here. Do that. Do that. See, that's only gonna be one, man. Let's not do it, man. No attacks. End turn. We just gotta build. We just gotta build, man. We just gotta build Y. We just gotta go wide. Korean Anas, how you doing? Anybody else there? Bad Optics. Who else? Fat Nitrimus, how you doing? Black Emperor. Bishop, Bad Optics. Ripley, Clever Stig. What's he gonna do? Give me +1. You know, it'd be really great if he gave me that +1 to all my creatures. That'd be really helpful. I'd like that. Target player draws a card and loses 1 life. Okay. Well, it's Volt Surge. Okay, that's not bad. He's gonna swing Obingo. All right, let's do this. Submit. Then he's going to play a bajillion angels right now. Here he goes. Ready? Steady. There he goes. Oh, what's Anje made a Dishonor. Okay, well, I mean, if he's gonna make it easy on me, man, I ain't gonna complain. That was a weird choice. Doomscar. That was a real weird choice. Oh, that was a real weird choice, my guy. That was a real weird choice to do there, Mr. Banks. Yeah. Maid of Dishonor. Yeah, that'll do it, man. Oh, it's that blood. It's in the blood, guys. See? You guys, these people, man. These people, they get addicted. They get addicted to board wipes. I aim to cure them of their wickedness, okay? That's what I'm here for. All right? That's my job. That is my holy purpose, is to help them overcome, all right, their terrible and sinful addiction to board wipes. Anyways, the word of the day is blood, sweet blood. I'm going to leave it right there, folks. We got what we need. Oh, yeah, my shout out is real messed up. Let me go fix it, as a matter of fact. I did something to it, trying to put in some custom commands, and I screwed it up. Let me fix it right now. A Braids and Anvil decks, not a bad choice. I'll be until next time, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Word of the day is blood.